Hello, my friends and my family. It is Easter Sunday, and we are about to try out Alphaman. This is a game that is apparently made in Godot 3.0. I'm gonna read the game page to you here. It says, Alphaman, alpha version. In order to test out my abilities, I created a platformer and learned Godot 3.0. I decided to prototype a Mega Man Classic-like game. Alright, so stumbling a little bit there. There's some errors in the English here, but I'm just kind of translating. Now featuring the end-level boss, Chefman. Bugs fixed since initial upload. I'm not going to read over all these. Controls, moving left and right is arrow keys, jump is X, shoot is C, climb is up arrow. Also supports controllers. Credits, programming design, Trey Cockrell. Music sound effects, Ryunokar. Music and sound effects taken from When It Hits the Fan, another Heartfelt Games LLC production. Alrighty, so if you want to check this out, the link is going to be in the description below, but it looks to be just a simple, very simple Mega Man-like platformer. I'm not running the game yet. What I did notice when I was setting this up is the audio is extremely loud. I had to turn it down a lot. So just a note to the developer, if you, well, when setting the audio levels, I guess just because you can make it loud doesn't mean you should, so something to keep in mind. You don't have to use all of your available headroom with the music and sound effects. You would do well to kind of compare it to other things and kind of just try and match the general audio level of other games and other things in Windows, what have you. So I just wanted to point that out, but I did turn it down a lot, so hopefully it's not too loud in the recording. We're going to get this running and give it a shot here. Let's make sure it's hooked into OBS here. It'll take a second. There it goes. And this is a windowed game. I'm going to go ahead and maximize the window, so it should look a little sharper, but it's not full screen. Grab my Xbox controller here, see if this works. Wait for it to connect here. Alright, it's connected. We got some D-pad controls. Alright. Looks like it works. So no thumbstick controls. Again, I'm gonna turn down my volume a little here. I think it should be okay in the recording. It's extremely loud. Extremely loud. I think I have the volume on the lowest setting right now. But in any case, yeah, I haven't played anything past the screen. I will note that it's nice to have a true full screen mode, so generally pretty easy to implement that sort of thing. So I would suggest doing that. Everything just kind of runs better that way. And it's nice to have the thumbstick for your input in addition to the D-pad, so suggestions I make, because those are little things that don't really take that much effort. They're pretty straightforward, so I guess we're just gonna jump and try and shoot stuff. It looks like we got some pretty typical Mega Man feel. There's no inertia or anything, so that's nice. It's nice and tight. Don't move very fast, but not that slow either. So that looks tricky. I don't know if I can stand under the arc of the bullets over here. I'm gonna assume I can. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, that's not nice. Okay. So that's, and apparently I can't jump back up there either, so those are things I would expect to be able to do. To be able to go back where I came, this doesn't really look like it's a jump I shouldn't be able to make, and also to be able to kill that guy, I guess to just jump down there and spam the attack button as fast as I can, but it just doesn't feel like it's very, I guess a very clean way of approaching the situation. Alright, I managed to do that without getting hit though, so that's nice. Those guys die nice and fast, that kind of feels good. There's no collision on the terrain, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. And these guys, I can't jump up high enough to shoot them. Alright, that works, I guess. So yeah, the movement does feel a tiny bit slow to me. I guess it probably makes certain things a little easier, but pretty straightforward so far. So I guess we're gonna kill this before it gets over here, and then what do we do here? I mean, there's no option presented to me other than jumping into this pit, so it's kind of interesting. I mean, generally I don't advocate for big pits like that where you can't see where you're going and it's just not clear if you're gonna die or not. In this case I wasn't given an option, so it's kind of like I didn't, you know, nothing bad happened, so I guess it's not that bad. It's better than thinking you might be able to go down there and then dying or something like that. Alright, so getting a little bit of jerkiness here. It might not show on the capture. I guess I could have gotten that if I did. I see here I can't jump up high enough to. What the heck just happened? Did I hit him or that was very strange. I guess I can go back. Okay, I can't go back because I have to go back up there, so I was mentioning the jerkiness. That's generally the sort of thing that just disappears when you have VSync enabled and a proper full screen mode, so those are things to consider. I can't tell if VSync is enabled or not under the circumstances because it's a windowed thing, so. Alright. Okie dokie. See, is there anything over here? It's not. Do I have any other moves? Seems like I'm just running, jumping, and shooting at this point. Okay. Oops, missed that one. No big deal. I'm guessing what I picked up is a little bit of health. I didn't check to see if my health went up or not, but I don't know what else it could be, given that we don't seem to have any other mechanics in place right now, so. Yep. Health. Wow, that was really trippy, that floor for a minute there. So this is the chef. Alright, so, ooh. It's pretty tough. Oh gosh, he jumped into me, that's lousy. Oh, that looked like I should have been clear over that. Unless I saw that wrong, you might want to review your hitboxes on the little projectiles there, because they seem to be... Like, if the graphic itself isn't even touching you, then you definitely don't want to be getting hurt by that, because that just does not feel good at all. If anything, you want to make it sometimes... Oops, that was my fault. Sometimes make the hitboxes even smaller than the graphics, because it's just nice to have a little bit of forgiveness. But in this case, you might have the opposite issue, so that's definitely something I would look out for, but... we can manage. Ooh. Oops. I don't... Is there a limit on the number of shots you can have out? Because it seems like sometimes when I hit the button it doesn't... Maybe I'm hitting it too fast or something. Oops. Feels like I should be able to spam it a little faster. Alright. Whoa. That last shot almost hit me. Congrats on beating this demo. If you enjoyed it, please please considering following the creator on Twitter, and you can see it on the screen. Other games by Heartfelt Games can be found at heartfeltgames.org. All right. So yeah, that was a... Oh, there's a little landing sound. I actually really enjoyed that boss. It was really kind of short and sweet, but I actually thought that was a lot of fun. So kudos on that. I did find that the collision boxes on the little knives didn't seem forgiving enough. Maybe it's the collision on the player character, I don't know. Maybe both. Would definitely tighten those up, but otherwise I thought that was a lot of fun. It was actually really decent, so it was exciting. Kudos on that. Very, very simple game, obviously, so far. It's not a lot to critique. I mentioned a couple little things, and I think, I mean, I'm not sure if the developer intends to continue developing this in particular, or if it was just a kind of a one-off thing for practice or whatnot, which it kind of seemed like maybe it was. But obviously, if it was something that you wanted to continue to develop, just a matter of adding more features, I think, and more enemies and more complexity. As it is, it's pretty functional. Definitely more bosses like that, because that was pretty sick. So I like that a lot. And other than that, I mean, I think there's just a couple of little choices here and there, that things I kind of pointed out as I ran into about the general design, like just placing things where you can kind of reach them, and it just has a bit of a, I mean, reach them in order to be able to shoot them without getting hit, and just have a little more flow to it. Having platforms that you can you can go backwards to reach. If it looks like you should be able to go backwards, then you should be able to go backwards without falling to your death, that sort of thing. But yeah, so pretty straightforward, and I enjoyed it. Hopefully this was useful in some way. And definitely keep up the good work. It's nice to see something made in Godot for a change. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know it's like Godot or whatever. It's just a bad habit. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.